Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, no, welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down to 10 minutes. If I go over more than 10 minutes, then most likely it is something very important. And that's sometimes wanting to ramble on. But if you want to put any suggestions, comments, or insults, you put it down below. You hear me, goddammit? All sensitive people, this is a disclaimer. I am not responsible for anything that I do, that I tell you to do, under my hypnotic spells, okay? But of course, okay, if you have any suggestions, insults, or comments, you put it down below, and I will definitely look at it, and I will probably get back to you. And if you want to be my client, you don't have to pay me any money. But if you do want to pay me money to make me a big old studio with flashy cameras and lights and put my daughter in school and get me a big house or something like that, then I will return it back to you with your karma dharma, okay? Atheists don't believe in shit like that, okay? But of course, this video is going to be special, though. This video is going to be about definitions. Because I told you, in a little bit of past, a little while ago, I've explained myself very clearly. But sometimes they get, my words, my tongue gets, sometimes get flittered sometimes. But I'll try to be more clear and more precise, okay? I made a video called Atheist Arrogance. And I also made a video called How to Catch an Atheist in a Contradiction. Okay? So, but I'm going to put the description of the definitions in the description box so we won't have this argument no more. Because I like arguing with people. And I kind of sip their energy. I like to do that. Because I know who it is. Majority of them are white Caucasoid, mulatto, cracker motherfuckers. Okay? And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Didn't never had a piece of pussy in life. But they don't know how to be simple. I told you about this simplicity shit. The more intellectual you are, the more simplistic. The Anglo-Saxons, okay, Latin, okay, they try to narrow things down so people can understand it in a more simplified term, instead of so many dialects of emotional curvatures, okay. The more emotional, because we're not that emotional anymore, like in ancient times and millions of years ago. We're not talking about that here. We're talking about we want to keep things simple so we all can understand. That's why English is the dominant language in this world right now, okay? Now, again, I'm just going to say it again. I'll put it down in the description box of the description of the definitions of all these things. The Theist, Atheism, Agnostic, the Gnosis faith, the Agnostic faith, okay? Like I said before, you can be agnostic and Gnostic, okay? And now atheist told me you cannot be those things. I'm like, yeah. Who the fuck are you telling me how I can be? I don't believe that. Everything has a level to it. Okay? As I told you before, when I put in the description box, you match up the things I say to them, so we won't have to worry about this shit no more. Alright? I'm agnostic because I do have mystical powers. I believe so. Okay? You may consider me mentally ill. Yes. And I'm also Gnostic. Okay, Gnostic is mystical, mysticism and stuff, that magic and shit like that, that mathematical shit like that. A different type of universal, mystical, pseudo science, you want to call it, science. Okay, and the agnostic is more like they just don't have their information. Okay, you know, they go hand in hand in a way, but the Gnostics are a bit more powerful. They feel they know the information. Okay. And of course, even though they cannot prove it, they may be hidden. They may have the knowledge, but I could be one of them too. So we don't have to give you no proof. But of course, that's all I wanted to say. Let me see. What else is there? I'm just gonna put the description in the box. And if you disagree with the definition term, like I said before, atheist, the ones I've encountered said there's no possibility or probability. When I'm talking, I'm gonna clear myself again. I'm talking about probabilities and possibilities, regardless of numbers. We're not talking about proof. We're not talking about evidence or anything like that. We're not talking about anything else. We are saying, what if there's a pink unicorn in the sky? Okay, the greatest scientists of the world have broader, open aspect of mind and possibilities, so they can actually learn and create things. Innovative ideas come from open minds, not from closed minds. You white crackers, you white devils. Come on now. Don't be sensitive on my page. You know that's the truth. No, you know, you got blacks. They're not interested in shit like this. You know, they're really not interested in shit like this. No knowledgeable intellectual properties or some shit like that. They're not, okay? And they're definitely not as funny as I am, okay? But of course, you go ahead to another page and you hear the same shit that I'm saying, but I have a better character. But that's biasm, okay? So I'm just gonna put it in the description in the box, and you already know I was talking about the facts before. And I said before in my past video, most of the time when you got motherfucking crackers or mulattoes, light-skinned motherfuckers, they put paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. They're confused. They're confused. They don't know we're living in the West world or the Matrix or Inception. Okay, they don't know that shit. All they're thinking about, okay, what the scientists say. What did I believe? What did I see under a microscope? They believe that everybody should see the same. Like everybody see the same color of red. Okay, through the retinas in their eyes. Okay. Alright? You gotta understand there are people who are not people. There are humans who are not humans. Okay? And since we got this written all across the wall, all across the world, and you got different cultures who believe in multiple things, you can't possibly have a closed mind at all. Okay, you can't be a scientist with a closed mind. Okay, you can't be a scientist with a closed mind. I say that twice because there's a lot of crackers out there who has biased understandings of my ebonics. And they look at my color of my skin rather than just focusing on the words. And when I put it in the description, but they don't read it. I was like, how did you be an intellectual and you don't like to read? That's kind of confusing to me. But maybe they're eccentric in some way, okay? Maybe they're not really interested in, they're only interested in certain peculiar things that they're interested in, okay? But let me see, what else is there to say, okay? Definitions, I put it down in the description box. And don't ask any questions, just say, I can understand. Just flow with the flow. You know, give me donations or whatever you want to do, okay? I put it in the description box. I got a MySpace. I mean, I can't believe I said MySpace, man. I don't know why I keep saying that. Facebook page. I'll put it down below again. I don't talk monotone. Okay, that's not my character, okay? I'm more charming, I'm more evolved, okay? You know what I'm saying? When you go to other pages like the Atheist page or the Matt Delaney, okay, you know, they're boring. They got a very poor monotone voice. I don't have that lower vibrational tone, okay? You know, there's more white people in the world than there are black people, okay? Unless you want to calculate, you know, Africa or some shit. That's it, okay? Okay, you got to understand what common sense is. That's what my page is about, babies. Okay, now what else is there? Delusion is everywhere, okay? We are all be in a delusionary world. An illusionary world. And which is not a fact, okay? No matter how much you look under a microscope or a telescope, you still will not see all the facts. Don't go insane for taking the microscope to the membrane. You take a microscope, you see an atom, and then you're like, oh, what? Holy doly, I see an atom. Fuck an atom, okay? Because it's not about an atom. It's about working together with other people so we can understand the atom a little better, okay? And then we can understand. You know, they got too many people, or you could say 5% of the people in the world who believe in that they're this and they're this, but they don't know how to work together with other people in harmony. So we can never have the Star Trek universe, right? You understand the Star Trek Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, the best two series of this that aired on television. Okay, I'm talking a little monotone, I know, but I'm animated. Okay, you see this? I'm not bored. I'm not gonna sit there and the theory of the science and the sciences is going. No, I'm not gonna talk to you like that. That's not me. Okay. Okay. I'll get more money. I know I would. But there's also biasm. So I might not get a lot of money because of biasm and racism. Okay. You know, they don't like my swagginess. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. I'll put it down in the description box. If you got any questions, you'll put it down below. And make sure you don't give me paragraphs, y'all guys, y'all white guys. Or Milano guys. It's usually light-skinned, white-skinned crackers, Caucasoids. Peace.